Hello and welcome everyone. It's Friday night, at least still where I'm at, so that means it's time to draft, because I draft about every day it seems like. And today is no exception with a premier draft Dominaria United yet again. Alright, I will be using the gyms. Hoping this time to finally break my losing streak. Have had a rough past couple of drafts. See if we can't turn that luck around. Ready to on up, and we are queued in less than 30 seconds. Right? And we crack open a temporary lockdown. Bad? What else do we have here? Counter spell, Slimefoot Survey, and Scion. If I had to pick between the uncommons, I'd probably go with the Scion. What? Nothing really jumping out at me. Suppose I'll take the temporary lockdown, but not excited about that. What else would I consider? 30 seconds to go. For our first pick, really see a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Okay. Does. Still going to go with the lockdown. We get past someone. They took the rare. Did Resolute Reinforcements on par with white. Could go the domain route with the Brawler. Captain's Call for the tokens. So, also makes a token and has Flash. It is tempting to take Brawler. I'm going to go ahead and take the coin toss here. Brawler. I'm going to go with the reinforcement. Okay, so we got past two uncommons. So not worth playing the Declare's War from what I've seen. Sky Knight is definitely strong. Griffin Protector, also good, especially for tokens. Okay, otherwise we got some mana fixing. If I stick to the Protector, that leads. Work with it. Go with the Protector. Right, getting past, we got a Rager. Shocking nobody is the world spell being passed. Saga. Got a Benelush Sleeper. Battlefly. Thinking the Rager's probably best card that I can see. All these. Rage it is. Alright. Strongest card I see here is probably going to be Sheoldred's Faithful. That would require. Not going to make the same mistake as I did yesterday. So if I go to that, I would definitely be switching to black. Not definitely, but could be the better idea, I think. Don't do that. We have a Warhorse. It is still just the 5th pick, so I think she's still the strongest card. I'll go ahead and pick that. Set it aside because I am not confident that I will switch out of white at this point. Okay, so we do have a blue-black land. Hurler Cyclops is okay. Fire NATO if we were going into red, but that is the only uncommon we're looking at. I will still take Contaminated Aquifer, like Stall for Time. However, mana fixing. Go ahead and pick that. Get past a Stronghold Arena. Okay. Elf that clones when it enters. Kicked, of course. Phalanx. Or with the white. Figment if spells mattered, which at the moment we're not in that. Stronghold Arena gets kicked, you gain 3 life, right? And whenever one or more creatures damage, we get to kill the top card. If we do, we lose life. Go ahead and pick that, because that was probably the to go with. Okay, so we do get past a Talus Lookout, so maybe blue is more open than I think. There is a Charismatic Vanguard and a Ponder. Like the Lookout's probably the stronger of the two. Pulled in 2 directions. Gotta think fast. I think the Lookout is stronger than the Vanguard, so that sideboard because I'm still on the fence on the blue. Here we got a Tattered Apparition. I'm thinking. If I was going green, I'd probably go with the Snare Spinner. Tattered Apparition. And I consider the turtle if I was pushing blue. Shivering Barricade, though, I think I like that a little better. Go for Shivering Barricade. Between the 3 here, I'm looking at the Battlefly Swarm. Battlefly Swarm again. Late Warhorse, alright. A late Turtle. So, barely any blue here. Alright, and we cracked open Joyra, which is more about artifacts for right. Booty counters, put an artifact with mana value X or less from your hand battlefield. You have some stronger blue cards here. We got a Gen Fountain, Flaring Geyser. Odds are I would not kick the Acolyte, so that is a good question. What do I pick? Do I go with the blue? Pulling me away from white. Maybe I am black. Horseman, Lockdown, Grip Protector. One. Yeah, that might be what's happening. Hold up, though. We do have a Prayer of Binding, another good white spell. I wasn't really need to kind of decide here because if I was shifting into blue, I do have makings of some strong blue cards to go with the black. Prayer of Binding. Been thinking. Apparition Flies, I do like that. Blue-black Flyers. No, I feeling that blue-black is more open than the white, but okay, this is gamble. Prayer Binding over Tattered Apparition. I'm feeling pulled towards black, so we're gonna go with that. Okay, and strong blue and some strong black with a tribute to Urborg. Okay, so new plan. Blue black. Do it. Focus. Shift into blue. Right. So blue black is how we're looking. Tribute to Urborg is my pick. Didn't have that, I'd be going with Drake, but spell that would play with Shieldred, so let's do this. Tribute to Urborg. Are we sad that we see an Aeron? Not terribly, I don't think. Got 2 Tattered Apparitions, Writhing Necromass, but let's go stick to the flying theme. Got a lot of 4-drops, it looks like. Battlefly number 3 or Apparition. Actually, maybe decision. Normally I'd go with the Necromass, so I'm going to go with the Apparition. Splatter Goblin, at Aquifer. White Valiant Veteran. I'm still think I'm going to go with the Goblin because he gives -1/-1 when he dies. So does his friend, the Splatter Goblin. They're the same. Ooh, a Phyrexian Missionary. That's... Nope, Splatter Goblin. Hey, another Rager. Ooh, one of my pet cards so far. Love me some Hand of Hatred. But, gonna Rage on. Pulse is probably my pick. If it wasn't for that, I'd be Shadow Prophecy. Cards into my rest of the graveyard. I'll be looking at 2. Up to 2. Okay, so that's probably... actually just 3. I don't think I care about founding the third path. Scavenger's got 3 power, so I'll play it. Same with his double, the Scavenger. Shivering Barricade, number 2. Battlefly Swarm. Okay, so maybe I cut everybody out of black-white. X. Battlefly Swarm, number 3. Dull for time or Vanquisher's Axe. Last pick and smash to dust. Crack open a Ivy Gleeful Spell Thief. That's the first time I've seen that. Okay. Knight of Dawn's Light. Don't like passing that. And Destroy Evil. Strong white going left. So I'm thinking a third Rager. Nice. In fact, that is my pick. Rager number 3. As it is, 20 creatures and 4 spells. What would I... Cut the turtle. Okay. Silver Scrutiny. Cast it LS? Well, I do like cast spells. Eldred. Time if I don't misplay the crap out of it, the Desecrator might come back my way. I'm gonna go with Silver Scrutiny though. Oh! What the? What else was in here that someone passed me Braids? Thanks. Cannon extinguish the light? What is going on? I'm taking Braids, but very confused. There's go with the Drake. Strange draft, guys. Very strange. Alright. Stronghold. I am not feeling either. Academy Wall doesn't. Play Impulse. Guess I try the Leech. I'll play with the Leech though, but no. Out. The Blight pile too. Okay. I'm gonna go with the Lookout. But things are getting very strange about all that. I mean, I don't think I need a fourth apparition. I don't play Haunting Figment. I a whole lot of 2-drops, so go with the Haunting Figment. A later Phyrexian Espionage. Phyrexian Espionage. Okay, that card. PE. Espionage. Wow, that Destroy Evil made it further than I have expected. Oh. Spider Goblin. Power Up is a spell. Sure. Turtle. Scavenger. Last pick Blight Pile. Okay, well, let's do what we were recommended again. That seemed to work out well, where we remove everything from the deck at first. Start from scratch. Clicky click. Alright, so start out with the creature. Drake. Got a Jin. 2 Lookouts. Likely going to play the Flies. Flies. Braids. Raging. Probably not the Barricades now that we've got a break fun with. Seven. Oh. Let her go. Them to 14 creatures. Spells matter. Or try out Silver Scrutiny. Tribute in. A couple of espionage tactics too. Checking out the Shadow Prophecy earlier. Ways to draw cards. Gives us 5. Okay. Spells do. On the spell front that I would want to play. Hey. Or up, maybe. Alright, what else do we have that 4 cards to add? 4 cards. See how the Vanquisher's Axe is. Okay, I mean, saw it last night and it did better than expected against me. Got Flies, the 3rd fly, or 1 drops. 3 more cards. Add the Stronghold Arena, yet another way to draw cards. Blight Pile can make life. I like doing. This would allow us to not only sacrifice, but to draw in-game life. I lean towards a Blight Pile for now. these. I feel like I struggle with weight. So add in apparitions. Looking at the blight pile versus adding in third apparition. Arena, I don't have white or with basic land to make it splash in there, but still. Up with the shore up. Have several I guess 2 care about spells. Go ahead and try the blight pile. Alright. Force me to add the aquifer. Alright, let's do this. Blue-black. I don't think I've played blue-black in quite a while. Played blue-white, blue-red recently. So let's try this blue-black deck. Yeah. Queuing up for game 1. That was quick, less than 10 seconds. Ready to go. In Quinn. Silver versus silver. Got blue, black, flies and raging. Alright. Work with this. Keep. Question. Go ahead and put down a fly. Depending on what they drop on turn 2, I'll either do a dual land second fly or dual land. Oh, again with the mirror match. Okay. Well, throw that down. Swing for 1. Follow it up with fly number 2. For 1. Follow up, or are they keep open for instant? My guess is they're keeping open for instant. So take that yet. However, raid. Go about it. Nothing? Good. Fly at you for 2 damage. Take that. Saved it for the impulse, right? Or if they had a negate or an essence scatter. Still impulsing. This play I did the other day, realizing that I still had to indeed pay for a spell, not just a free spell for sacrificing, because that would be so much stronger. Of course it would. Throw down. Island. Prefer to wait till turn 5 to make card a card. Go to combat. Question: they have. Go ahead and throw down another. like they're less likely to counter that. But maybe they will. Rather than counter my Rager than my Lookout. You discard an sorcery. Wizard. Okay. Rage, or are you scattering essence? Rage. Still rocking the orange and black Halloween sleeves. Skull for black mana. Ready to Urborg, my favorite. Alright. That does indeed my guy. Now, 3, right? Oh, okay. So, drawn or A and 2. Lookout. Okay. I will see your Lookout with the Lookout. I feel like I will. Actually, I've got 2 Death Touch, but I don't want to make them discard a card while I can't. Go ahead and tap it. I bet they really want to hold on to the cards. Now they have to discard 2 cards. 1 for the Desecrator and 1 for the Espion. Triggered something. Life. Okay. Fortunately, I am tapped out, so I cannot activate Death Touch. Silver Screw. Save that for later, because I have got cards in hand. Well, surprised that is what happened, so I will take the trade those guys. Will be Lookout time, I think. Drop a Swamp. Looking out. Four mana available to cards in hand. Card, okay. Discard an instant sorcery. Essence. Okay. Don't think about it. Haunting Figment returns. Okay, they could not afford to cast that. I see. Alright, let's see. They cancel or counter, I should say, my Lookout. They do not. I'm going to leave the double black open, I think, for the flying. Go ahead and end. Three cards in their hand. They do have a Tribute to Urborg in their graveyard that they could pay 2 for, sack a Desecrator, and then cast it, but not without a kicker. Oh, there's the red. And a Frost Strider. Okay, they are going to stun my lookout. Yep. There comes the stun. Got a Ward 2 on that Frost Strider. Frostfist Strider. Still block a lookout and activate Death Touch, though. They've got one card in hand, so I will most likely be trying to kick an Espionage. And see that what that takes. That takes 5, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so they are feeding us a lookout. That way they can look at the top 2 cards. Four, 5, 6, 7 damage. Soul Strider. Soul Tender. Okay. Right, I need to... Got 2 cards in hand. They are tapped out, though. Okay. Going to throw down Splatter Goblin. And... Apparition, I feel. In order. Not... Well, I might as well attack because I'm not going to use the Fly to activate Death Touch since I'm tapped out. 2 cards in their hand. I will be able to fill my hand up if I need to. So I could cast that as an instant if I pay 5 mana to draw 3 cards. What are they considering? They'll take an instant to get their Figment through. I will definitely be blocking their Frostfist Strider with my Splatter Goblin to hit their Figment. If they don't do anything, we can pump our Apparition 3 times next turn for a 5/5 in the air, potentially. 5 plus 3, 8, 9, so we could almost do lethal, but not quite. What's it gonna be? Be a difficult thought process. Okay, they're tapping a blue and a red, specifically a blue and a red for sacrificing. Here comes the tribute. They're going to cast that on the apparition. Yep. That gives them an unblockable Figment. So here comes the 6. Gonna turn into 2, and I will use the Splatter Goblin to kill the Figment. Lest they give it Shore Up. Okay, so we're at 6 life. We've got to throw down some creatures. There's a chance I won't be able to block that Figment, and I don't like it. I have 6 mana, so I could do a Soaring Drake at 6 life. I don't really want to lose another life. They're tough times, folks. See, we could do a Gin of the Fountain. Now that he's tapped out, I really want to make him discard a card, though. Okay, so they are holding on to one guy. Not going to attack. Need to be able to block that. Alright, is that lethal? They got 2 cards in hand. If they interrupt my creatures and get through, that would be disappointing. Okay. So, go to blockers. Let's see what blowout effect they are going to try to do. Oh, sneaky move there with the timely interference. Timely indeed. And thankfully we got the lookout. We're going to swamp our hand. Oh, look out for that lookout. Okay. So, I will... Another Battlefly Swarm. And... feel like I will do another Goblin. And... Light Pile. Leave black open for the Swarm. So the Blight Pile can tap and make them lose 1 life. How are they attacking? Are they swinging team? Okay, well, assume that means they have a trick. Oh, let's see what their trick is, because we are definitely not just taking 3. Okay, they just wanted to look out at their card. Another timely interference. Is that 2 of them? It is. 3rd lookout. Okay. I bet they're feeling pretty smug about now. Ruin their day with a Soaring Drake and a 2nd Splatter Goblin. Okay, 1 card in hand. No cards in... Oh, okay, they were holding out for that to draw 2 cards. Yep. Battlewing Mystic is very nice. That is the optimal way to play him at the last second with red kick. Okay, forcing us to block. They have plenty of mana open for tricks, so let's find out what those tricks are. They shore up happening. Timely interference, okay. Yeah, they're looking out at their next 2 cards. Hopefully they can't stop me with the Battlewing Mystic. Swamp. Throw down a Djinn. Not be attacking. we could potentially do a Silver Scrutiny for 6, double blue, and then 6 mana to draw 6 cards. Although it would probably be a better idea to do it for 3, so we could do it at instant speed on their turn. Or to have mana open to be able to cast whatever we hope to get, which would probably be Braids, because my tribute has already been cast, I think. Yeah. Doing an impulse. No, my tribute has not been cast. That was their tribute. So, let's see. What are you going to do? 13 seconds to go. Got plenty of mana. They got 5 mana open after they impulsively dug. And corrected, they have 6 mana. 6. Okay, I feel like that's just asking for it if I were to do that. Not going to attack. Depending on what he or they do, I think I will end their turn by bleeding them for 1. Oh, what creature is coming back? A Djinn of their own. Okay. Which they can't counter yet. Oh, crap. That's right. They did that at the end of my turn. Gross. Okay. Alright. So, we can do that for 3. Which would be 5 mana. That would leave us with 4 open to do a quick bleed. So we will do 3. Bottom that. There we go. Will not be attacking. However, at the end step, yeah. Braids happens. So we are going to sacrifice that goblin. See what they sacrifice. Yep. That's what I was going to target. Okay. Pump the apparition once for a 3/3. If they don't have any tricks up their sleeve, we can trade Djinn. Have to throw down a Rager to feed it to Braids, I will. Otherwise, they would lose 2 life and I would draw a card. I really want to get rid of that Djinn so I can pump this apparition and swing a lot harder. So I guess it's less of a mirror match because they have a red splash for Battlewing Mystic and Timely Interference. Could also be splashing for a Lightning Strike. That would be reasonable. Could pass the turn. That'd be nice. Be down with you passing the turn. Alright, so they're doing, this is how it's going to be. Now we're going to find out if we trade Djinn or they're going to make their Djinn 1 bigger. We trade Djinns, okay? And here comes their other Djinn. Should have known. Alright, end of turn. We are going to bleed. Ping them for 1. Throw down a Rager. We have another island. Fantastic. Okay, so at the end of our turn, sacrifice that Rager, see if they allow us to draw a card or if they feed their mana worker. And we called it feeding the mana worker to the Braids. Right, we could pump the Tattered Apparition twice, and that would trade with the Djinn, or they could be super jerks and get 2 amplifier that. Alright, Apparition's about to be bounced to my hand, I think. Yep. And I believe all they have to do is cast a spell of any kind to kill me now. Is that correct? 1, 2, 3. 3 mana open. Any spell will do. +1/+1 on the Djinn. Thinking about it. Apparently they're still not sure. 2 cards in hand, and I'm not sure what's taking them. Okay. Yep, they know I can't block that. Well, I guess we'll end their turn with a activation of that. Draw a swamp, and that feels absolutely terrible. Have to keep that alive. Shieldred is not going to be the answer. Or her faithful, I should say. And we will end the turn. Blight Pile is probably going to be the answer. Although, I don't think it's going to matter in the end. But we'll go ahead and sacrifice Blight Pile. I think I'm just straight up dead to the Djinn. Now we get a lookout. That would have been handy to have at before the end of the turn. Unfortunately, that did not happen. Okay. 3 cards. All the mana is open. So we don't want to die. We have to block everything. Everything must go. Okay. Activate twice. They trade. Okay. Traded there. Braids still exists. Am I going to just get lightning bolted to death? Not. That's a surprise. See. Go ahead and throw down a lookout. And we'll go ahead and sacrifice an island. See if they decide to sacrifice the land as well. Yeah, they feed a mountain to the cause. 4 cards in their hand, 1 island in ours. Cannot cast Shieldred's Faithful because I cannot discard 2. And that's an unexpected turn of events. Just shows you sticking around can sometimes pay off like that. I was almost certain I had lost, and they just scooped. Fantastic. Indeed, we didn't have to cast anything. I am very surprised. So, first game lasted a while, but a mirror match, sorta. I mean, they had red splashed for their kickers. So, already off to a better start. We'll take that. Playing blue-black Fliers tonight with decent control. Got to draft Braids, which definitely did a ton of work. See what we come up against in game number 2. Right. And a gold level opponent. Okay, so we're playing up to Kata 1719. Alright, looks like a pretty good hand. We can play everything but the Lookout because we only have 3 lands, but blue and black are both here. Keep that. And we will drop the trusty Fly. Second will be the Splatter Goblin. Yep, it will be. Go ahead and put our blue source down. And Goblin it up. Swing with the Fly. Hey, 19. Ooh, Blight Pile. Not a fan of the Blight Pile against me. Oh, well, heck yeah. I will take a turn 3 Braids. I will take a turn 3 Braids all day. Swing. I am guessing they will let me just through because they will not... Oh, they will. Okay. Yeah. I think I'd decline that because I don't want to sacrifice my only guy. So, yeah, we're going to decline it this time. I'm not going to give up a land. They're going domain, it looks like. So either they're just playing a random blight pile like I am, or maybe they've got a 4-color, 5-color domain defender deck. Yeah, that's fair. Extinguishing the light on Braids. Okay. So, first we rage. Come on. Hey, land for the turn. And swing for 1. Get that back down to 20. Yeah, that was definitely a smart move on their part. Sentry. Well, that does block a fly. Blocks a lot of things, though. I'm not... Let's see what they do. Can't get through with a Rager, but maybe I can ping them for 1. Alright. And... I'll rage again. Good. Ending the turn. There's their defender. Now they're digging for another land. They revealed a forest that they dropped. No white source, so they have domain of 4. And are they attacking with the sentry? Or not? Drop another island. And I think I'll drop a Tattered Apparition. Swing with 1 Battlefly. He wants to trade his 4/4. I'm all about that. Of course not. Smart. 5 cards in their hand. Dropping a swamp. Still no plains. They do not have double blue or double red. Good to know. End of... Yeah, I don't have any tricks at the end of their turn. Drop another swamp. And I think... I want to attack with everything. See what he does or what they do. He gives something -2, -2. Yeah, I think I'm going to attack with everything. Because pretty much however he would decide to block, I could tribute it if he blocks a Rager. I could pump the Tattered Apparition. Okay. See what you're doing. So See if they've got anything to save their sentry. They do not. Fantastic. Knowing that, we'll drop a lookout at the end. Things seem to be going my way. As soon as I say that, Rona's vortexing my guy to the bottom of the library. Goodbye. 4 cards in their hands, still no white, double blue, or double red. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh, okay. You're gonna repossess your blight pile so that you can make me lose 2 life. And they're gonna kick it, of course, to gain life. Okay, he's gonna rage himself. Tapped out, though. So we can see that they've got their 4/4 reach in their hand. I'm curious to find out what they will discard. Let's play a Phyrexian I have a terrible time saying that word, espionage. There we go. Not espionage. And 2 lands, so I guess we got that out of the way. Discard a second blight pile. Or no, their first. They can't do anything about my flying, so let's go for it. Pump the apparition once. Okay. Next turn, I'm predicting that Sentry makes a comeback. And I'm thinking that those 3 cards are either something specific that they're waiting for it to happen, or they can't cast it because of white, blue, or red. Okay, so they are loaded up on Rona Vortexes. Good to know. Bottom Z's for the apparition. Okay. Can't attack. And they're passing to me. Good to know. And while I don't have a reacher to stop me, I'm going to hit him for 1 with the fly. Things are definitely going a lot different than yesterday. Oh, there's the white source. And the sentry's back. Okay, so what white do they have in there? Destroy evil? Maybe? Yeah, what is with all the lands? Hitting me for 4 is a lot harder than hitting me for... or hitting him for 1. I think I'm still going to push him. Make him at least trade that sentry if he doesn't want to take it. Go. Another reach. That hits me for 5. Ow. A lot of damage for an enter the battlefield. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and dig for 2. And I'll take the apparition and the island. Go down. Drop an apparition. Still have black open. Let's see if they decide worth stopping a fly. Still double block. And I can pump the apparition. Do have access to all the colors now, but not double white, blue, or red yet. I have not seen that yet. Whenever the golden argosy attacks, exile each creature that crewed it this turn and return them at the end of the next end step. Got it. That is a fancy thing to do with that Outrider, sir. See what you're up to. That does not bode well for my life total. Okay. Holding out. I can pump that 5 times. I highly doubt they're going to just let me get that through there. They can hit me for 4, or sorry, 8 if I swung like that, and then he could hit me for 5. That'd be lethal. That's not good. And I'm assuming he's going to crew that next turn. Even if I kill it, return. Okay. I have to attack because no matter what, he's going to hit me for 5 when that re-enters the battlefield. And I'd be able to block one of them. Yeah, let's gotta be aggressive. I'm gonna hold back the goblin. See what he does against those 2 flyers. Okay, that checks out. Activate that ability 3 times. Throw down a Drake. Okay, so he crews the ship. How does that work? Becomes an artifact creature, so it would attack me for 3, which I could block, and he would re-enter the Outrider and hit me for 5, which I'd be fine with. Balls, he has to clone it. Of course he does. Yep. And that... Oh, that enters. It enters as a copy. That doesn't make sense. It says when it enters the battlefield, create a token that's a copy. I didn't realize that meant it got a second enter the battlefield effect. Well, that is a problem. And of course it has reach. Yep. So, of course I'm blocking the goblin. It is a lot of creatures. Not a fan of the shenanigans that boat is going to do. That means he's going to hit me for another 5. There's not much I can really do about it. Boat. Oh, here it comes. Entering the battlefield. Ow. He can block my apparition, and that is the problem. I can only deal 3 damage. Rough. I have no graveyard tricks. Even if, yeah, he'll crew it again and then do me lethal. Yep. But I'm going to make sure to confirm that he doesn't just screw up, because... Okay. Bum. Activate that anyway. I activate that so much. Take that. Okay, that's enough of that. Swamp. Here comes the ship. Yep, you scry. Alright. Got it. Good game, sir. That was a rough one. Did better than I thought I would, but okay. On to the third game. Let's go. Actually, quick sideboard or edit. I'm going to take out that blight pile. And instead of that, I'm going to... What am I going to do? I think I'm going to try throwing in the axe of my own. I had the blight pile the first game, and I was able to bleed them for a couple of damage, maybe 3. But it was definitely not as great if I don't have more defenders. And he is my sole defender. Whoa, that's a Rice, I think. Sushi looking guy, Zodia. Hey, Braids, and I'll be able to cast it, and I can feed it a Rager. Sold. Surprisingly, no fly. Green black, what we're up against. Pretty cool looking card. Sleeve. What is that? Underdark? Faith Bonder. Well, there's not much I can do about that right now. Yep. There's the one. I'm gonna do a Rager. Oh no, not a Death Guardian. Or, sorry, Death Bloom Gardener, not a Guardian. And we rage. Hey, the fly. Next, it'll be a Braids, I think. And a fly. Or maybe... I've got so many lands here, I'll feed some lands to Braid. Either get to draw a card, or make them cut something they don't want to cut. I'm going to sacrifice the swamp. See if I get to draw another card, or if they are willing to get rid of a land. Oh, they did. Swamp for a swamp. I do. Braids is so much fun for me. I feel like it gets me out of a lot of jams, either getting them mana screwed so I have a chance to catch up, or creating creatures. I can't get Death Touch, so that's woof. Go ahead and chump that, even though I can't Death Touch it. I do not want to eat 3. I think I feed the Rager next. They would probably kill their Faith Bonder. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess I'm feeding my Rager. Yeah, they did feed their Faith Bonder. Okay. How about I just feed a Splatter Goblin 2 Braids instead? Not attacking. And I can kill either the Gardener or the Sleeper. Let's see which one whatever one they do, or do I draw a card? I'm probably going to kill that Sleeper. See? Look at all that. Braids is so good. Haunted Mind. Yep, there's the 3. Now, throw down a Tattered Apparition. I will swing for 3. And feed an island. You really don't want me to draw a card. I will take 3. Knew it. Felt another one coming. Okay. Swing 3. Sacrifice. And hey, now they let me draw a card. Of course they do. They've got a 3/4 flyer. Yep. Well, another land. Womp. It's like we both drew a lot of lands. Really need a fly. Oh, that works. Wonder if they are holding something that costs 5. No! Dang it. Yep. Okay. Alright. Game number 4? Yeah, game number 4. Still having a lot of fun just because I get to play with one of my favorite cards. Surprised that they had as many lands as I did. Baliscar. Alright. Hey, there's my flies and my lookouts. I will keep that. Maybe we'll get lucky and draw a Braids. It is double black and an island. Apparently they are having a difficult time deciding what they're going to do. I am going to keep all 7 though. Let's see where they're dropping. They're dropping a forest. I will drop a swamp. Fly. Guy has quite the smirk. Double forest. Nope, he's not dropping anything. Guess I'll drop an island. Swing with the fly. And I think fly number 2. Definitely fly number 2. Alright. He does look like an old-timey magician. I feel like he is up to something. 3 forests. Maybe this guy is just land screwed. I don't think I've seen anyone play a monocolored deck yet in draft. Man, back in, what was it? The Dark Ascension, there used to be a Lost in the Woods card that was brutal in draft. Basically, I think it was whenever a creature your opponent attack, you reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land, it has like a fog effect, prevents all combat damage. So what people would do is they would play 41 cards, 40 forests, and that enchantment, and they would just mulligan aggressively until they got that, because they would always deck their opponent before they would win. Definitely interesting to see people scoop at F&M. Alright, I need to do a spell. I don't have a spell. I will attack with the Battlefly Swarm. I think I will just eat the 3. Yes, that's what I will do. He is missing his black source. Oh, and a white source apparently. Okay, did not see that coming. I was thinking black. Oh, now he's getting his land. He was waiting to scout. Okay. Mountain. Oh, I was way off. Man, that guy kept a only forest sands, huh? Let's see. I will. Nothing I can do about that. We'll drop a lookout next turn. Third fly. I wonder if they are domain or... Actually, I have no clue what this person could be playing. Naya Badgers, apparently. Do they have other elves? Okay. Let's see, there's that mana dork that has Death Touch. Cloning elf. No, there's other elves. But that one. Oh, brutal. Smashed to dust. Well, I will block your badger then. I would like to see what's coming my way. Looks like I'm raging. We'll do that. 1 into my hand. God, it is that time of year for that movie. Alright. Sheoldred's Faithful. And a fly. It's actually a good movie. Time flies and it's already November, which means Christmas stuff is out everywhere, of course. Oop, what am I doing? I don't stop that. There's that pesky, pesky sentry. The Flies definitely are one of my MVPs, it seems like. They do alright. 3 cards in their hand with 1 red open. Feel like they're holding on to something good. 5 mana I could do that for 5. Then I would not have black open. Screw it. I'm still going to kick it, make them discard the card. Oh, good thing. That was 2 swamps we would have drawn. What are they going to discard? Good, it's a tough decision for them. Means it was this. Ooh, yeah, I don't want you to have that. Hey, we can give a death touch to our fly. I'm gonna not attack, and I'm gonna save that fly with his death touch against their 4/4, because I would like to keep my faithful. Hey, there's the elf. Paying a green, yes they are. That's right, 2/2 now. Guessing they didn't, maybe they run a swamp, but care what the red's for. Yes, we will block and activate that ability. Drop that swamp. And splatter that goblin. I think I can do that at instant speed. I think I want to have another creature down. Yeah, for a black open. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw down another flyer. I am not going to attack. At least now this way they will hesitate because the goblin will kill their precious visionary. Yes. What are you doing? Oh, I love that spider. Not right now, though, because he's against me. No, Green Widow 4/3 is so good for 3 mana. Reach and trample. Ah. I don't have an Extinguish the Light, but I do have a Shadow Prophecy that I can make him lose a life. Dig for... What am I digging for? I don't think they can counter it. Well, I guess they do have a Gardener. Hey, I will take a Braids and an Aquifer. I will feed the Splatter Goblin to the Braids. Or could potentially deal with that spider, because if they block the lookout, that'd be a 2-for-1 though. I'm not a fan of the 2-for-1. Screw it. I'm attacking with the lookout. See if they block it or not. There's the trick. At least they're not trampling that at me. 1 goes to my hand. I will take the tribute to Urborg. End my turn. I will sacrifice the Splatter Goblin. Let's see what they sacrifice, if anything. Oh, okay. Not expecting that. And we will just clear their side. Ooh, there's the negate. Okay. They really wanted to protect that gardener. What are they holding on to? Spider's back. Oh, good. They have a card in hand, so they're either going to counter this, or we get rid of whatever they're saving. Hey, Broken Wings. I really don't want to attack with either one of those with the Death Touch. Sacrifice a Rager. And there's the Death Touch. Suppose at this point I would probably be willing to trade the Widow for the Faithful. I think I've burned through most of my instants with sorceries. Got one in hand. And that's what I will do, because I can also cast her by discarding 2 islands. He is not the only one with the graveyard tricks. Save that. Throw down my island. I will not attack. I will feed swamp. Let's see if they feed a forest. Good. And I could cast the Silver Scrutiny for 3 instant speed. Okay, they're tapped out. Don't think he... Oh, he does attack. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and find out what I get. 3. I think that's what I want to do. Or I could just fill my hand next turn. No. I'm going to just eat the 4. Yeah, I'm going to eat the 4. I'm going to fill my hand with Scrutiny. Hey, we got cards. And throw down a Vanquisher's Axe. Attacks. Blow up a swamp. They're down to 4 lands. Either one of those guys can fly. and feed a swamp. Oh wow, they're really going down there. How many cards? They have 19 cards left, and they are still willing to not let me draw a card. Yep, a regular 2/2. Can I do that? Good game. Because I can pump him for 3, 4 times to 6. Yeah, I think that is game. So we go to combat, and we attack in the air. Then we activate this. Lethal. Hooray, that worked. Woo! It's getting down there. I'm surprised they fed so many lands to my Braids, but thank you, Braids, for another victory. Alright, off to a better draft than yesterday. We've got 2 victories, unlocking lots of golden XP. And next one will get a gem. Give me just a moment. I will be right back. I gotta run to the restroom. Be just 2 minutes. BRB. Alright, and I'm back. It is time for game number 5. Game number 5. 2 and 2. What's that guy? Philip. Or Dressler. Braids, Drake, and an axe. Seems good. And 3 lands. I'll take it. Okay. They took a mulligan, even better. Right, we will kick it off with an axe. Maybe a creature next turn. Ooh. They have got 3 colors. Ooh. Gross. Whoa, 4/3 haste, that's right. That is... Okay. I want to throw down Braids, but... Trample Fly. He could trample all over him. So do I do the Fly? Break, which would trade with that guy. If I throw Braids down now, there's nothing I want to feed to it. I feel like the Break is what I'm going to do, because at least they would trade and I would not take trample damage unless he pumps it. Or he just blasts the crap out of it and gains 4 life. Let's see. What can I do about that? I can throw down Sheoldred, throw down a Fly and give it an axe. Fly with an axe. Yes. I give that Fly an axe. I could even give him Death Touch. I'll still take 2 trample damage, but... Oh no, haste. That's not good. Yep. Well... That was... Turn 2... Or no, turn 3 Iconoclast. Okay. Block. Well, I can see that they've got fodder for Braids if I start feeding creatures. I need to get creatures. Put down the Faithful then. Is at least the 4 toughness. I could take on the strike team. Or a token. 3 mountains, 2 forests, and a grove. Maybe 9 life though. I don't like that at all. Okay, they don't have double white, so they could be holding on to a citizen's arrest. Or a lockdown. Got enough mana to cast most creatures. Unless there's a double white in there. Well, I'm going to attempt to block that. Let's see if I take trample damage out of nowhere again. No. That happens. Noted. I am missing double blue. As soon as I get another blue source, I will be able to throw down a flyer if I live that long. That is not a good sign. Not double blue, double blue, double blue. Don't like it. Things are not looking good if I have to give Braids an axe. And... Guess I sacrifice the swamp. Okay, I've got one more turn in me before they... Oh. Oh, they're gonna blow up my axe. No. Okay. Do a regular draw 2. There's my double blue. think it's going to be too late, though. Any sort of pump effects, and they swing for lethal. And I don't think I really care to sacrifice anything, because I don't want to go down to... Nope. Don't want to use it. That's sad. Sad, sad. Yeah. I think that is GG. Oh no. Save me, Braids. Well, good game. Still did better than yesterday, though. 2 victories better than 1 or 0. And any day I get to draft Braids is a good day. Let's see, so that should net me 2 packs. Yep, 2 packs. Go ahead and claim that. And for those who stuck around, let's open up those packs. Ooh, that's the first time I got an electrostatic infantry, apparently. And another Valiant Veteran. Already got all these others from Dominaria United. Another wild card, always appreciated. Hey, and I've been needing another Urtai. I was actually... I don't know what kind of standard deck I would use him in yet, but he was in one of my first drafts, and I had a really good time when I had him. Being able to counter or destroy a Planeswalker. Very, very handy. So... Alright, well that concludes the draft, so I will end that. For those watching, please continue to tune in for every draft. Anytime you like, subscribe, or share, it helps spread my videos so I can get more people watching and joining in on the fun. And thanks for watching. I will see you all next time.